Hello, friends. The monsoon is over. COVID numbers have come down significantly. So, the videos which I have moved for taking care of your car under the topic car care during monsoon, during COVID, I think we have to move forward now. In fact, one of my viewers, and then about a week ago, one of my neighbors also asked me whether which automatic transmission he should buy or whether he should go in for manual transmission. So I thought let me make a small video on manual transmission or automatic transmission. My name is Dinesh Basin. I have worked with some car companies like Maruti starting 1983 onwards, Hyundai, a Toyota distributor abroad, and then finally I retired from Tata Motors, Mumbai. And I love cars and I love to talk about cars. And in case you have something to ask about the cars, kindly Google Dr. Dinesh Basin and you will get an access to my earlier videos also. So today let's talk about which car to buy, automatic or manual transmission. So transmission here means, according to me, actually in technical terms, transmission means many things like clutch, gearbox, axles, your differential, and some other things also. But we will restrict our talk to gearbox only. Gearbox is an equipment which transfers your power from engine to the wheels. As I told you, there are some other components also in between, but for us, for the purpose of this video. And the gearboxes are manual and automatic. In automatic, there are some variations which I will try to explain. But by and large, let's try to understand difference between manual transmission and automatic transmission. So first is manual transmission. Manual transmission means which traditionally you and me, our fathers, our forefathers have been using in India at least. That on the left side there's a gear lever. You can see R for reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That on the black knob it's mentioned something like that. That's called manual transmission. Which, if you want to understand the feature, which at the end of the video I'll give you a comparison for manual as well as automatic transmission. So the manual transmission means that it's very simple. You shift the gears at your will. At your will means if the traffic is low, you go in the low gear. If you're climbing up the hill, or if the load on the car is more, load means more people, or you have put something in the dicky, then also you go on the low gear. So you have the liberty yourself to shift the gears. That's called manual transmission. It's basic transmission. I call it analog type transmission. Or once again, let's use the word gearbox. It's a basic gearbox, we call it. In India, I don't know the numbers, but probably majority, at least more than 80 or 85 or 90% of the cars would be with manual transmission. Then where many years ago also in Maruti, when I was in Maruti in late 80s, there's some automatic transmission cars also came. The second version is automatic transmission. Automatic transmission is the one where the driver or we don't have to do any efforts. There are, in the simple words, there are 4 markings on that knob, same black color knob. P for parking, R for reverse, N for neutral, and D for drive. P, R, N, and D. And in some cars there is a fifth one also, which is L. L means low gear. This is in the higher end of cars, and then further higher end of cars there are more L1, L3 kind of things. So let's restrict to this P, R, and D in automatic transmissions. So in automatic transmission, you don't do anything. The gearbox itself does the gear shifting. It also senses the load. It knows when the slope has come. It knows when the traffic is low. It knows everything. It automatically shifts the gears, and you can feel the jerk, little jerk. You can feel when it's upshift or when it is downshift. So automatic transmission gives you the benefit. I mean, you don't have the fatigue as you have it in the manual transmission, but it is little costlier. Let's remember that. And in case something happens, that's little costlier to repair also. For automatic transmission, there are 3 versions. One is called AMT, automated manual transmission. Then we have something called CVT, continuous variable transmission. And then we have something called dual clutch transmission, DCT. Various companies have different terms, but as I told you, since I worked with Hyundai, so I'm using their terminology. AMT, CVT, DCT. AMT is by and large used by some other companies also. So AMT, the first variant of automatic transmission. One is manual transmission, one is main automatic, and then within automatic there are 3-4 variants. The AMT, the first variant, came to India sometimes in 2014. So here there is actually it's also called semi-automatic. It's the first level upgrade of manual transmission. You can find it in Maruti Swift, Alto, Brezza, Renault Duster, of late in Tata Nexon also. It's getting quite famous. It's a good buy. I would suggest it's a good buy. So here that fatigue factor is not much, but you can feel the jerk little bit. The next variant is after AMT, CVT, the continuous variable transmission. The best example or the best way to explain to is the scooters. If you remember that Honda scooter, Honda Activa, I used to drive Honda Activa some times ago, where there were no, you used to call it automatic. You simply drive. It's too smooth. The drive is too smooth, like we have something like in electric cars. You don't even get to know the shifting of the gears. It's too smooth. I call it soulless, moksha prapti kind of thing. I mean, it's too smooth. It's primarily, it does not have any clutch. There are no gears, but it has something like pulley and belt arrangement. We will not go in details. This is found, for example, in Indian cars like Honda City, Nissan Micra, Baleno, Honda Jazz, like that. It's good for mileage and little less complicated than automatic transmission also. This was the second variant of the automatic transmission. Third variant is DCT, dual clutch transmission. This is little more advanced version of automatic transmission, but it gives little lesser fuel economy. You can find this in Hyundai, Venue, the modern cars, Kia Seltos. Actually, it was introduced by Volkswagen Polo many years ago abroad, now in our country also. Skoda Rapid, Ford Figo, etc. It's by and large found in the racing cars or the high-end sports car. But it is, on the other hand, as I said, also available in our country. Fourth one, which is not much available, it is available but not solely many numbers, is IMT, Intelligent Manual Transmission, where there is no clutch, but it is very convenient. You find it in Hyundai Venue once again and Kia Sonet. So summarizing it, manual transmission, automatic transmission. In automatic, there are 4 variants. First, I told you the AMT. Second, I told you CVT. Third, I told you DCT. And fourth, I told you IMT. So which one to buy? Now, this is one question. I have also told you the effect on their mileages, etc. Let me try to summarize it for you. You can pause the video and understand it later. You can make the notes also. Pricing wise, the manual transmission is slightly cheaper, whereas automatic AT is slightly expensive. From driving comfort wise, I told you in manual transmission requires a lot of efforts, but it's fun bhi hai. There is some fun in shifting the gears, and there's a fatigue also. But in automatic transmission, it's easier to drive. Mileage wise, manual transmission is better. Automatic is slightly lower in giving mileage. Not much different, but slightly lower. Maintenance cost, the manual transmission, if it is X, the automatic is slightly high, X plus something. In case something goes wrong with the automatic transmission, the automatic transmission gearbox, engine, etc. is same. In terms of the acceleration or the performance, I would say manual car gives a superior performance, acceleration. You can zip up, zoom up kind of thing. You can do so in automatic car also, but then automatic, it supplements that in stop-go traffic. It's very good, as I said earlier also. The number of gears, as you know, are almost 6, reverse plus 6, or in automatic also there are 6 to 8. So both the cars have got advantages and disadvantages. Now in India, slowly the use of automotive is increasing. At a personal level, I have been using automotive for last 20 years. Because I am little getting older, I cannot, and I have lived my life in Delhi as well as Mumbai, where the traffic is very high. I found automatic to be of better use, but the choice is yours. In case you have any more questions, feel free to ask in the comment box of the YouTube video where I will be uploading this. I'll promise I'll be answering all the questions. So enjoy your drive, and once again wish you a safe stay safe. And although the COVID has gone, but please let's stay safe. Don't forget to wear the seat belts while driving. Thank you.